So, is it enough? We're going to look at that question today on Tofer's Take. So a few years back, I think it was actually right around this time of year, Valentine's Day was coming up, and a lot of my friends were getting hooked up and all this stuff and planning their dates, and I was single. And I was feeling a little bit down and depressed, and one of my friends asked me, a question, because I was kind of venting to him. He's like, is it enough to just simply sit at the feet of Christ? And just sit there and worship Him? And it took me back for a second. And I thought about it. Then I thought about it some more, and is that enough for us? Just to worship God? And as I've been going through this season and struggle of feeling lonely, of feeling alone within the church and all that question has been back in my mind, and I've been pondering it. Chris, is it enough just to go to church, or go outside or go somewhere and just worship me? Is that enough? Now, I'm not saying we should all move to the woods and worship God and just forsake the gathering together of ourselves. Don't mistake me, I'm not saying that at all. But what is your motive for going to church? Is it purely for the fellowship aspect? Is it purely for getting together with other believers? Are you there to worship God? And is that enough for you to keep going? Is that enough for you to go there? And, I was thinking about this some and this past week, and I'm like, it is more than enough for me. But I want to encourage each one of you guys out there, to do that check, to do that self-inventory, Is Christ enough for you? I've also kind of talked about, the online community that I've had with people, and I'm going to try, something different maybe about a month. I'm going to see if I can, just get a couple of the people, maybe on Skype or whatnot, and maybe do an interview with them, and just so you guys can see that, hey, maybe you're not as alone as, you think you are. Because there are other, Christian goths out there that would love to help you out, and be there for you and with you and will help you walk through this. And I'd bet a lot of their struggles, are probably pretty close to what you're going through within your church. And maybe they can drop some insight and maybe give you a different perspective on things. Anyway, I know this is a little bit short this week. I kind of apologize for that. But, I encourage you to do that inventory and see, in what aspects of your life are you struggling? And in those aspects, is Christ enough? Is it enough just to sit at His feet and worship? And be accepted as His son or daughter. Alright guys, peace, take care, goodbye, and God bless.